bowl of grits for breakfast. It's man with ham for breakfast. It's scrambled with cheese for breakfast. Get on my knees, say please for breakfast. I've come a long way for breakfast. I'm happy to pay for breakfast. It's such a nice day for breakfast. Gonna change my name to breakfast. Don't make enough time for breakfast. Not supposed to drink wine for breakfast. Better wait in line for breakfast. You better stay away from my breakfast. Gonna use a gift card for breakfast. Gonna try real hard for breakfast. Slaughter hogs in the barn for breakfast. Can't see the big ball of
And one time at band camp,
have a moment to talk about breakfast. Don't think I can live without breakfast. Plant a seed and watch it sprout breakfast. If you hear me, then holler out
Safer than a tube sock.
Stop me, beautiful!
Come a long way for breakfast. I'm happy to pay for breakfast. It's such a nice day for breakfast. Gonna change my name to breakfast. Don't make
This is just a bad reception.
Respect my hairy ass.
What's that?
supposed to drink wine for breakfast. Better wait in line for breakfast. You better stay away from my breakfast. Gonna use a gift card for breakfast. Gonna try real.
Thank you. Hell yeah, guys. What's up? What's up, guys? Welcome to you. Holy smokes, guys. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and if you guys enjoy the content a lot, then feel free to also become a member or a patron over on the Patreon, or drop a little tip on Frankie down the link in the description, or drop a super chat or a super like, or whatever they're called. I don't know what they're called. Like a super, I don't know, some super thing that YouTube offers. If you guys want to do that, feel free. YouTube takes 30% of any super chat or any other tip. Frankie, down in the description, only takes 3. So out of $100, YouTube will take 30. Frankie only takes 3. So just keep that in mind. And if you guys do want to support the channel in a way that doesn't cost you anything, easy to like the video, easy to subscribe. And if you don't want to be bothered with notifications when we go live in moments like this, you don't have to click the little bell. But if you don't want to miss out on fun live streams like this one right here, then click the little bell. Click the little bell. I hope you guys are doing well. We had a decent weekend. I didn't see you guys Friday or last night, but we are back now, and that's all that matters. What's up, Jade? What's up, BP? I did a set tonight at work. Had a good time. It was a decent set, and I had fun with it. A lot of people said good job. A lot of people had some kind things to say. I felt like it could have gone better, of course. And yeah. Anyway, I didn't have any green tea at all today when I was away from home, so I just had a little bit right before I started the stream, and it's got my brain doing that thing that it does when you have a little too much green tea too fast. But we're rebels. We're going to keep it going, guys. How about a little word from our sponsors here? Fancy Business over on Congress Avenue. It's fancy. Shout out to the sponsors. On the way home, I pretty much, your cell phone is not meant to move as fast as it moves when you're in a vehicle, and also stay connected to the internet well enough to stream. So that's a thing. The last few times I've tried to stream while driving, it has not gone well. And that sucks, because I really want to do a live on the way to work stream for y'all every now and again, or on the way home like tonight. But I'm pretty much chalking this up as to that's something that we're just going to have to record and release, which honestly is even better, because you definitely don't get any lag. The audio quality is always going to be tip top. There will be nothing that you'll lose in the video, like you could maybe miss some things on a live stream. But it's really disappointing that it doesn't allow you to, or not allow, but that it can't keep up with how fast your vehicle's moving. So next week is going to be a pretty big week, stream-wise. I am taking off work Wednesday and Friday. Now, Wednesday, we have 2 Kill Tonys at Vulcan Gas Company, which is where I used to work. That was the first job I had in Austin. Kill Tony was being filmed there during that era, as was Joe Rogan having his Joe and Friends shows, and Brother Red Band's Secret Show was also there in the beginning. We are going to be streaming a lot in the daytime. Wednesday, I am taking off. from streaming so much just because of Wednesday. I'm going to do the Kill Tonys. I'm going to at least try to do one, and I might do both. Who knows? It just depends on how I feel after the first one. But that's a thing that's going to happen on Wednesday. I may end up having to work Friday because I think there's some door guys down. And if they are short on Friday, since I usually work Fridays, I'll go and pick up the slack for that. I just noticed I moved the sub counter down there, but now it's behind let's go right there with it. Now it's behind the subscriber thing. So maybe I can get it to scoot up. That's where it stops it. Oh man, it stops this thing in such a weird. And now everything is all wrong. Now everything is all wrong that I'm looking at it. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. Good to see all of you. I just want this to fit perfectly in the corner, but it's not doing that. Is that it? Trying to make it nice. No, that's not it. Trying to make this thing nice, but what can you do? Anyway, it's just not going to work. I'm just not going to be able to get it to fit perfectly, and my OCD is just going to lose its mind. To hell with it. It's going back up in the top corner. I was trying to do something different. Anyway, we're at 1529. That's going to be a nice round number by the end of this stream. We're going to make that the goal. Yeah, so I take 2 days off and I forget how to do the thing that I've been pretty good at doing lately. Tomorrow, I doubt I go to Kill Tony. I doubt I leave the house. Tuesday, I've got therapy at 6, and I am going to do my best to get a stream out right after that and before virtual red band. So if we do get a virtual red band on Tuesday night, which is the night we're most likely to do that. And by the way, make sure to be subscribed to the homie Red Band so that when we do those, you won't miss out on that. Yeah. But yeah. Tuesday is going to be a big day. I might even try to get up a little earlier on Tuesday, but that'll depend on how the Monday goes. And Wednesday, I'm going to be going downtown on Wednesday. Yeah, we're going downtown on Wednesday, so we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But I will be streaming that night for sure. Thursday night for sure. And then I'm also off Friday unless I end up picking up a shift. So we'll see about that. But that's enough boring stuff. This is the most boring start to these streams ever, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I tell you what, I wore shorts and I wore flip-flops on stage tonight. Never do that, but today I was like, you know, it's hot. It's super hot outside. 9 times out of 10, I get put downstairs out front. And, like, I like that spot. I don't mind being out there. I don't mind, like, in fact, I kind of like being out there. And I like it a lot. I like being downstairs. I like being on the street, on the sidewalk, watching the people, and just get to see all of the people who I know and the characters walking by all day long. It's a nice, like I can stay in one place and the world moves past me sort of thing, which I like. But it's very hot as of late. And not very hot, to be honest. It's just pretty hot lately. And today I was like, fuck it, it's laundry day. I threw my jeans in the dirty clothes, and instead of doing my laundry last night, I just kind of watched some YouTube videos and some Cheers. Been watching a lot of Cheers lately. And didn't do my laundry. So I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'll just wear shorts. And I need to do socks as well. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just wear flip-flops. I wore flip-flops and shorts, and then I get to work, and Christina, the booker's like, hey, do you want to do a spot on this late show? And I was like, yes. Because that show had a lot of tickets sold. That show had over like 100 tickets sold. What's up, adoring fan? Welcome to you. But yeah, I did a spot on that, over 100 people, and dude, I had a decent set. It wasn't great. I didn't crush. Our homie Marcus Oland, he had the best set of anybody that I heard go up. Grant was crushing. Grant Adcock was murdering. But yeah, I had a fun set. Everybody told me that they enjoyed what I did. Everybody, my coworkers, my boy Matty Stew, Matty Mo's ATX, who you guys know from Netflix, the Kill Tony episode that was on Netflix. My boy Matty Stew, he was working. He had some kind things to say about my set afterwards. I didn't even realize it, but he was like, dude, there was a couple of applause breaks. I was like, whoa, didn't even realize that. I mean, looking back, I obviously realized it, but like, when you're up there, it's like, when you're up there, it's like, oh, either going good or going bad. And it was going good. So, wasn't really a need to think any further than that, you know? Let's go ahead and get the game cranked up. I've bored everybody enough. I kind of see why Red Band splits these streams apart. I wouldn't mind doing the Sphere one day. I wouldn't kick the Sphere out of bed. I like that thought. The Sphere is a nice it's like the dream gig now. Like, it used to be thing like you want to do Madison Square Garden. But, and I mean, obviously, Madison Square Garden. Yeah, I saw that, Jade. I was furious when I read that comment because I hate it when I hate it so much, like so much, when audio things go bad. But like I usually listen to all of them, but I didn't listen to that one on the way home, so I didn't catch that the audio was fucking up at the end. But nothing makes me madder when I would rather it like just cut out than that happen. So I don't know if it's the batteries or not. It might be, but usually the battery life is pretty good on those. And they were fully charged when I started the stream. Maybe I started the stream too soon. I don't know. I tried to... And I think maybe they're peaking. What's up, P7? 7th, Kevin. Maybe the audio was peaking on certain points. If it was like, because those were songs I was playing loud as shit. So I think maybe they would have been a little overwhelmed by the volume of the guitar. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I was not happy to learn that. Kind of put me in a whirlwind of just anger. And then I went back and listened to it, and I was like, fuck. And like now anybody who clicks on the video will be able to see, oh shit, so the audio's bad on this one. Maybe we shouldn't watch it. But it's I don't even know, because I pulled it, but even on the other one when I uploaded it really didn't get many views, which is fine. I'm not worried about that. My uploads never really get a lot of views. But the these lives be going off sometimes. So, yeah. All I can think is that maybe my phone started redirecting, like if my phone started to die and it started to conserve power, it would probably cut Bluetooth receivers first. But at that point, I almost kind of wish it would just like switch over to the phone thing. Because, if I'm being honest, let me look and see here.
I need my other.
Let me go here. See, it's not doing it here.
Alright, give me just a second, y'all.
Cheers on you. Oh, yeah, well, I agree.
It's not doing it there.
Yeah, I think so. They were on board. They're good. All right, let me get the, just go grab my phone and I got it. You ready, obviously?
And
We're watching.
Secret show tonight, we remind you there's no talking during the stand-up. Pretend you're at a movie theater. Keep the conversation
kinda
down
doing
and the
it there,
laughter
too.
up. Are you ready for an evening's worth of comedy tonight? Make it loud for the creator of Death Squad, Brian Redman!
Yeah, see, it didn't do it when I got the loudest as it was right there. I don't know what the problem is. I don't know. It was weird. But anyway, what can you do? Anyway, well, we've been at this thing for 26 minutes. I need to, before we go further, I gotta get this last little pinch of green tea out of here. And then we'll get on with the game. Something that people may be interested in looking at. What's up, Jesse? I want to grind up some of the good green tea. Getting down to the last of it. So I should probably work to conserve that which I have. But I only have a little bit left, and if you don't use it, it'll go bad over time. So we're gonna get to it. What's up, Rhino? Oh yeah, that reminds me. So earlier tonight, in Austin, actually, let me. See news. This is all 6 days ago. No, it doesn't say anything on here. So there was a pretty bad accident on the way home, and it caused me to have to reroute my entire trip home. It turned a like 30-minute drive into a almost hour drive. And that kind of sucked. We would have gotten live a lot quicker if that hadn't have happened, but it looked like there was a pretty bad accident. It looked like somebody may have gotten in some sort of accident around a train track. I don't know if the train was involved, but it was most certainly nearby. So, though I'm not really trying to speculate too much, may have been a train involved. So, yeah. But anyway, I tried to go live and I lost internet about halfway home. It's just not, like I said earlier, the phones are just not used to staying connected to their service while also moving at like 60 miles an hour. So, anyway, I have another word from our sponsors prepared. Why not? Let's just go ahead and do this. We don't have to wake up for anything tomorrow. We could. We don't have to. We could wake up tomorrow and go sign up for Mothership. Try to get on Kill Tony. We very well could. And we might. And we might. We'll see. We will see. All right. Y'all ready to do the damn thing? We may as well. We're at 1529 subscribers, I believe. Yes, continue from the last. But the thing is I've already taken off work Wednesday, planning to go to the 2 Kill Tonys they're doing at Vulcan. Just for old time's sake, man, I want to see Kill Tony in that room. It's just such a good... Man, Vulcan was such a good room for Kill Tony, man. Like, it did its... It did its first level of really reaching superstardom from the Vulcan. Like, the ones in the belly room graduated up to the main room, and then when the old Pandy hit, it almost went to the bad. Like, it really almost went to the bad. And there was it just, but Vulcan kept it alive during that era, you know. Let's go look up. So we need to go down here by the water. Hell yeah, dude! Ain't nothing wrong with the diet, with the Kool-Aid to beat us. And I could do both. I don't know. I really do need I do need at least a day with like zero real responsibility, you know. I hear you, Ninroot. Dude, that Nernroot sound would be a really good alarm to wake up to. All right. Oh, snap. Y'all see what we got to get involved in over here. I do need a day, I mean, like... a day off where I don't really leave the house, and I can. I need one of those days. Walked right into it. So that day might end up being tomorrow, where I can just... Oh, I don't need these Daedra hearts. They will weigh me down. As well that. The Daedra Silk I'll keep because that stuff is light and it's worth a lot. But yeah, I don't know. Kill Tony's huge now. I could wake up. Here's how it'll work. If tomorrow I wake up with like vigor in my leap out of bed, and I look at the clock and it says like 2 or 3 o'clock, then sure, I'll get up and I'll start getting ready to go, and I'll go ahead and get dressed and I'll go make a day of it. Go downtown, sign up for Mothership, sign up for Kill Tony, try to do something that'll literally change my life, potentially. Because Tuesday I could technically chill, but I do have therapy on Tuesday, so to be perfectly honest, not sure if that's going to be chill. You know? I don't know how it's going to go. I've never done it before. To be honest, I'm people say, "Oh, you sound excited about this." And I guess excitement might be what it sounds like, but truly it's just you know how you get nervous that you're going to say a thing and then all you can say is that thing? Well, that's where I'm at with this. Like, I'm so nervous about it that all I can do is talk about it, and I can't even... And I know it's going to be fine, and I know it's going to help, and I know it's going to make me feel better about things, and everybody in my life is saying, hey, just, it took me a long time to find the right one for me. Just understand that you might not find that right out of the gate. Where's Shane? Oh, good Lord. I don't think that would be as life-changing as you're thinking it would be compared to the thing I'm trying to do. That just sounds like a bad deal. Like a real bad deal. I like trying to catch the corpse. Oh, no. Yeah, couldn't do it. What's up, 12K? Welcome to you. I mean, you never know. You never know. But if I had to bet, if I were a betting man, I believe I would bet on myself. I believe I would bet on myself staying home tomorrow. So we got to get up there to that guy. The nether tunnels. Ooh. Insulated shield. Okay, now this should lead to the cave. Yeah. Oh, Blue Velvet. Those things are wild. I have some of those right now. And, like, it does feel like just regular acid because it makes your jaw do that thing. You know? But congratulations. That sounds fun. I got a little something. I don't know if I want to do that. Hell yeah, Velvet. That's great, dude. Actually, I am going to clear this area first because I feel like this will all wrap around to where I just can goes to the cave. All this is just... Alright. We'll come back to this once we go clear past this thing that we shot. Okay. Clear. That's nice, dude. Where I need to get. So I think I saw up here that this is probably the way to get to it. Oh, they swiped at me from here. Have a cool weapon. Nope. Those, those claymores are good loot, but they're just too damn heavy. What do we get first? Far off guy? Let's get far off guy first. This guy will just walk into it. Right there in that spot where you get the gamer bump, you know? Channels. I am in hell. This is what dreams may come. And look, we're about to kill a demon. Shoot him in the face. This was the other way, right? Yeah. Yeah. So we've cleared both of those ways around now. Now that's something to keep. Wonder how lenient this thing is with a shot. Oh, it's gotta be. What's up, Sean? So this is the way that looks hidden, but it's probably the way to go. I was wrong. I was wrong. Oh no. I thought I would have way to go, but I was wrong. I tried to go that way, but I was wrong. Just missed him. Fuck. What kind of sword did you have? Did you not have a sword? Dagger or anything? I guess not. Oh yeah, dude, this Mushrooms Velvet. I have some too that are like, it's wild how potent they are. And it lasts the same. Like it's just it's intense, but it's just mushrooms. The only thing is that they are, you know how people would smoke the green tea back in the day? And then they stop for a time, and then one day later on they end up smoking some modern green tea. And it's just like, wow, people really figured out how to grow this green tea properly to increase the amount of thing that we like in it. The same thing happened to mushrooms, bud. And one night it was just like, whoa. Like one day they just applied that same technology to the shrooming. The shrooming show. hit a little. Gotta floss, hold on. Hell yeah, Velvet, that's awesome, dude. I love washing my hands when I'm tripping. And showers are just God tier. But I also, I agree with you that some of the more potent mushies these days do feel a lot like those classic 2CI, 2CE things. I remember, I know a lot of people talked about 2CB. I never did 2CB, but I did 2CI and E. And 2CI was like 30, I think 30 to 35 milligram recommended dosage, and 2CE was like a 15, but we were doing 30 to 35, sometimes 40 and 50 of 2CE just to go super far. And dude, if I'm being honest, there have been times that I have been confident that I went somewhere I would never come back from. On that stuff, anyway. But I loved it so much, and that's kind of my biggest complaint about the shroomy shrooms is that they don't get me there like I want to be gotten there, you know? I guess I'll take that. They don't really do it for me like I'd want them to, but that is not the case now. Now Tony Inchcliffe asked me the other day, when's the last time I've done shroomies? And I sat down next to him, and I was just saying, like, hey man, like, those shroomy shrooms aren't what they used to be, dude. Like, those things used to be like, oh, neat. But now it's like, whoa. And then Ari Matty walked in, and Red Band was. There's actually a picture of this. Yeah, Red Band walked in, Ari Matty walked in, and Red Band was like, "Did Yonder show you that thing that he found the other day?" And he's like, "No." And I had a picture of that guy that we raided the other day, the EDMC guy who looks a lot like Ari Matty. And Taylor took a picture of me showing Ari this. But I was sitting there with Tony. He asked me, Tony said, "When's the last time you've been lost?" And I said, I don't get lost. And then he asked me, "When's the last time I did shrooms?" And I was like, I did ask him on Christmas. I did meet your dad at Tito's, Jesse. I remember meeting your dad. Your dad had a really good taste in music, as I recall. Oh, somebody saw me. Who saw me? Here. What's up, Emo? I'll never be. What's the good loot up here? Bam, 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 bam. And you. Bow of curses, that's good. Good loot right there. Oh yeah, yeah, your dad had a good beard. Big white beard, as I remember. We gotta level up. Alright. We got a gate to Oblivion there on the map. Let's run up to the homeboy real fast. What time is it? 6:30 a.m. We'll get there. That's fine.
All's quiet, eh?
Yeah,
Times like this, I think the thieves are all the way.
that's what he was saying. He's
Words come
a.
down from the captain. No breaks until further notice. I hear you. Be seeing you.
Enough talk.
He was telling stories about Dickie Betts. All right, homeboy, I got to sell you
A
some
pleasure
shit.
to speak with you.
And you.
Only quality goods for sale here.
I
What
hear
can
you.
I
Well,
interest you in?
let me drop on you. The Bow of the Blaze. Because now we got the Bow of Curses. That Ebony Dagger, the Greater Staff of Corrosion, the Retribution of Cowardness, Lightning,
You got a great deal
Sickness,
there.
and Thunderbolts.
That's a fair deal.
And here, the Boots, the Curious, the Greaves, the Illusion,
A fine
the
transaction.
Insulated Shield, all right, and all of this bullshit.
You drive up. That seems a... That's a good deal. An excellent bargain.
I don't really be using those potions much.
That's a good deal.
So it's just good loot as far as I'm concerned.
You've made a good price for a good customer.
Or the soul gems, like I'm not using magicka like that. I'm using more combat weapons, so. Go drop off some.
I appreciate your business. Bye.
Guys, like the video if you haven't yet. While we're here, let's just go ahead and parkour.
Speed.
Parkour. Parkour. A nap. Level 23, y'all. We done made it to that MJ. Dude, some of these Oblivion towers are easy to get lost in. They look very. A lot of the ones where you have to go in and open gates, like open multiple gates, like in the natural disasters Oblivion gates are the worst. And to be honest, I just look at where I kind of need to get to, and yeah, I just kind of look at where I need to get to and try to just glitch my hop my way up. Just beat a dog to death with my hands because he tried to bite me. I see some more nerd root over there. Take that. Oh, damn, I got swamp fever. Okay. Cure disease has worked. Now I'm looking for some shadow banish. I'm wearing the black hand robes because I am now in the black hand.
Hello? Who's there?
Of course, you're not a friend. So far, so good. It is my Friday night. I have a couple of days off. Excited about that. I took a couple of extra days off this week with the intention of doing some research in a way. I want to see what it would look like if I were to, do some streams during the day. What that would look like. Or not during the day necessarily, but just doing some earlier streams. I've always been a creature of the night. I can promise you that. $1,000 shirt we just stole off that lady. A lot of good small weapons in here. Shadow Banish Wine. That is exactly what we came in here for. That is exactly what we came in here for. Second. Truly the experiment is I was going to see, because I had the thought the other day, like, if I were to devote more time to streaming, how much better would it be? Like, revenue wise? Like, how much better would I do if I were to spend a lot more time with a stream or with a channel? Like, could this potentially supplement my income enough to where I could afford to take a week off or work one day less a week, maybe? Oh, that's the first lockpick we've broken in this stream. Emojis heap. What the hell is going on? The dust has only just begun to form. Crop circles in the garden, singing, feeling. Bend me around again and rub my eyes and cut me out, honey. When a man with me won't stop to let her in. Hide and seek, rain that oh in the heat. This is a reaction video. Oh, those years. How much have we lost you yet? They were here first. Have we lost you yet? Oh, nothing wrong with a little night with a little shower in the dark. Yeah, that. Well, I mean, we're definitely going to get to that. We're going to get to where we can definitely go full time. Okay, so I should hold on to it until I find out more. So who would I go to? Let me see. Hell yeah, thank you, Blitz. Yeah,
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Come here. I got what you need.
You weirdo? What are you talking about?
Welcome to the Walnut Inn. Could I interest you in a room or perhaps a bit of wine? Yes, actually, I'm quite fond of collecting all manners of wines from all over Tamriel. But one vintage continues to elude me. Shadow Banish wine. How I'd love to add it to my collection. Say, that gives me an idea. You look like the adventuring type. If you can retrieve 6 bottles of Shadow Banish wine, I'll gladly pay you well. All I know about them is that they're found in the many fort ruins scattered all over Cyrodiil. Well, apparently the wine is so rare because it was only made in one tiny batch. It's the product of an alchemist who was also a vintner. Besides tasting incredible, the magic within the wine allows the imbiber to be gifted with Night Eye. The vintner made it special for the Legion soldiers posted at the forts when they were active long ago.
Ooh, okay.
It was perfect for keeping lookouts warm on cold nights and helping them see better in the dark.
Ooh.
Clever, eh?
Yes.
Have you heard? Someone desecrated the tomb of Lothasa. No wonder her ghost haunts that place. By the divines, you found some! Fantastic! Hang on to it for now. I must have 6 before I'll be truly satisfied. Then I'll have more than anyone else in Cyrodiil.
Okay, so Fort
Keep
Irony.
looking for that wine. Farewell.
I've already searched this joint, but I gotta go again. Bad dog. But yeah, I know for sure that one day I'll be able to do just this. Just so long as I continue. Like all the lessons I've learned from the other things that I'm involved in, like I would not be near as successful at these things that I'm successful at right now if I were to have stopped. So I've decided that all I have to do is just not stop this. Oh no. Oh god, are we still here? Oh god. It does that so often. This monitor just flips. And just decides to stop working all of a sudden. Strawberry? You're allergic to those? Have you tried a paper strawberry? It works for the turtles. I just got to do a better job at clearing every little nook and cranny. That's the second lockpick we've broken. No Shadow Banished Wine, though. But yeah, it would be nice to, it'd be nice to know for sure, you know, just to see how possible it is, because one day it will definitely be the reality, but I'm just trying to see how soon that day is. Let's go right first. We always go left first. These guys are way more potent when they can see you. Oh, I don't want that. I thought that was an arrow. Not worth the loot. Shadow Banished Wine, though. There's an arrow. Happy Memorial Day. You never know, dude. You know, we started this thing, hitting this thing pretty hard. No Shadow Banished Wine, damn. We started hitting this thing pretty hard and the views just kept going up, so maybe if we do this during the daytime, might work. It might just work. And I might be able to just, you know, supplement all of my income with this. Please have Shadow Banish Wine. No Shadow Banish Wine, damn it. So it's saying that there's wine in here. There's 2 bottles somewhere. Oh, here's the thing. Oh! Okay. Never mind. We found it now. And that was the other way, so all of this loops back together. I came through there. Pretty sure I came up here. Yep, because I thought that was a chest and it wasn't. I came... Oh. Hey. What do you got? Nothing. But man, if I could rely on this for like work, then man, that would be awesome. Get a sip of water. You'll have to be a little more specific than that, Emo. That's like, that's kind of like asking me if I've seen that Lifetime movie about that woman. Which is a very funny... That's William Montgomery's favorite Zach Galifianakis joke. Hey, y'all remember that? Y'all ever seen that Lifetime movie about that woman? Up is the way that we want to go. We want to go up. This ain't up. Oh, but this is where we want to go. Wait, no, we just left here, didn't we? We did. We just left here. How the hell do I get out of where I'm at now? Okay, I have to go... back this way. Hit the like button, y'all, indeed. It might just work. You never know, but I don't know. I'd been telling some people that I've been having the thought lately that, man, these streams are going so well that I'm not gonna make the same amount of dollars here that I can make I'm not going to make the same amount of dollars here that I do at work. So I can't, nor do I want to, nor do I want to stop working. I love being at the club. I love doing that. But if it could get to the point to where I could work when I like, as weird as it sounds, that when I don't have to worry about I have to do this to survive. Like if I have to do this to survive, it kind of makes it not as it's not as fun to do when you're kind of like forced to do something for funds. But if instead I could do it because it's fun and I enjoy being there, and I could just like kind of if I could do it for fun instead of having to do it for work, I would enjoy it more. And like I said, dude, things are just starting to go well with these, and now is the most important time to hit the streaming hard. We're gonna do right again. Now is the time to hit this hard, since the things are going the best they've ever gone, and I want to keep this as a steady incline. This looks like this will be some good loot off of this vamper. Oh yeah, Daedric bow, Daedric short sword, glass shield. You can keep the arrows and the elven curious. Maybe I'll take the elven curious. I could tell that was some good loot. But yeah, since these streams are doing really well right now, I'd be a fool if I didn't see what kind of financial difference for this next month's payout. What kind of a financial difference taking an extra day would make. You know, yeah, taking an extra day to stream. I'll come back for that. Go check here first. Because if it does make that big of a difference, and to do this in the daytime, and it honestly would be a better move for me to spend more time doing that. And I guess I'll explain myself here a bit. I'll give you the opportunity to be a good boy. Being a good boy. Yeah, if it makes more sense to spend an extra couple of days in the daytime doing these, then you can't argue with that. You can't argue with results. Oh, please have some Shadow Banish wine in here. Come on. No, we're taking all of that loot. You're a good boy. Hey. You're being a good boy. But yeah, I would just be an absolute fool to not give it a shot and see what happens, you know? Because there's a chance. There's a chance, you know, we get, you know, 500-600 folks in these live streams at night, sometimes up to 1,000. And yeah, there is a chance that if we do this in like an earlier hour, that we could get even higher numbers than that. They're like, I've already checked here. And we check both of those. And that chest. So now we've got to get back to that big chamber. How do we get back to where that was? That's where we came in. How do you do that? How do you do manual ad rolls? Is that a thing? Okay. I found out how it works now. That's actually not a bad idea. Okay, this is the place where I'm more than likely going to find some Shadow Banish wine. Is in here. It's always in like the last possible place you can get to. The deepest portion of the cave. Hopefully right here. Maybe over here. There's no treasure chests or anything to even look through over here. So this is our last hope right here. I'm probably going to become encumbered. Please, please, please. Oh my goodness, thank God. Guys, I don't mean to brag in any way, but that quest right there that we just halfway completed is the oldest quest that I have in the log. Hello, madame. The oldest quest that we have loaded up here is the Shadow Banish wine thing. And we just figured out how to close it out. So we're gonna go now to this chick and Weya. One hell of a journey for some wine indeed. Yeah, it's going to be pretty stormy.
You have my ear, citizen.
Well, you better calm down. Oh, damn, you sleep back here? I didn't even know that.
Any luck on those bottles of Shadow Banish wine yet?
I didn't know you was asleep, girl. I didn't mean to wake you up. Let me get you.
I'm at a loss for words. You actually found 6.
Uh-huh.
These will hold an honored place in my collection. I don't know what else to say, but thank you.
How about here's a bunch of money?
I almost forgot. Here's your finder's fee.
How much you gonna give me for these?
Every single coin.
I bet this is gonna be like $50 or something because it's such an old.
Since you seem so resourceful. If you find any more bottles of the wine, I'll gladly pay you well for them.
How much she give me for these? Oh, 1,000 gold? That's not bad. And we completed a quest, which is worth more than the
me
grand.
If you find more shadow banished wine.
Dude, speaking of what we're... Dude, how about Rhino coming
You
in
have
hot
my
with
ear,
the wonderful idea? Coming in hot with a wonderful idea. You know, I just now put together that the Imperial soldiers from Fallout New Vegas are also the Imperial soldiers from Elder Scrolls. Is that a thing? I didn't know that.
Speak. Speak.
No, dude. Hush. Talking to me. Rude. Rude, dude. All right. So we've got that quest. We're running low on side quests. Maybe the Thieves Guild, we could do some more. Because we've reached as high as we can get in a lot of these other quests. So outside of doing the main quest, we're starting to run out of things to do. Oh, you're up here.
The esteemed cat burglar honors me.
I do.
Hieronymus Lex must be eliminated once and for all. The Gray Fox has asked that you do this personally. It is a most delicate matter.
I can do that.
Countess Umbranox of Anvil is hunting for a new captain of her guard. The Legion commander of the Imperial Watch sent her a list of candidates.
Hell yeah.
The Gray Fox wants this list replaced with one that highly recommends Hieronymus Lex. From Anvil, he can do little harm to the guild. The letter is currently in Steward Darahill's desk. She has lied to Lady Umbranox, telling her that the letter has yet to arrive.
Right now, madam, it is 3:03 a.m. for me.
We are thieves, not murderers. That is the province of the
3
Dark
o'clock in the
Brotherhood.
morning.
For reasons unknown to this one, the Gray Fox has extended his protection to the Umbranox family, and Lady Umbranox in particular. While Lex is a problem for the guild, his unwavering loyalty and resolve make him the perfect protector for Lady Umbranox. You will have to track down one on your own. I don't know of any in Breville. With the forged letter in hand, sneak into the Legion commander's office in the Imperial City prison and seal it with his seal. Darahill cannot be trusted. You must deliver the letter to Lady Umbranox in person. Will you accept this commission?
Of course I will.
That is good. Remember, this is a mission of stealth, not blood. Your payment will be higher than normal to cover the expense of the forgery.
Okay. Cool.
Shadowhide the Hunter.
Thank you. So yeah, for a lot of you guys that don't know, so I I'm a musician and stand-up comedian in Austin, Texas. And I also work the door at the Sunset Strip Comedy Club in Austin, Texas. And today, or usually I don't get out of work until midnight or later. Sometimes a little earlier than that, but it's usually around midnight or a little later when I get out. So,
Go ahead. Please be generous, kind sir. To be honest, I couldn't give you directions to any special room in the castle. Anyone in the castle can tell you, though. However, I'll tell you for free that there are many secrets in that castle. There are secret ways and secret people. Find the blacksmith. Blessings of Archay upon ye.
But that being said, usually a comedy show's not going to start any earlier than
Can you spare a coin?
7 o'clock usually. So yeah, I don't have to be at work. What's up, Boba? Boba, you would know this. Oh, also, oh shit, I'm sorry, I yelled. I heard that come through in a peaky way. Boba, I talked to Lucas, my boy Lucas Hurl, awesome comedian from the store. May or may not be seeing a bit more of him in Austin in the future, hopefully. But he said he worked for a company that worked with Bethesda called Blind something. It was, what was it called? Blind Light or Blind something. I forget what company it was. But he worked with them, and he said he knows a lot of.
Follow me.
He does know a lot of people from Bethesda still. But I made sure to ask him. Oh yeah, man, I'm trying to. Blind Light, that's right. That's our third broken lockpick in this. And we've found at least 3, so we're still even on lockpicks for the day. But when you're on a roll, you're on a roll. But yeah, I'm obviously going to be making way more money at working at the club. But usually I don't have to be at work until usually I don't have to be at work until well after, you know, pretty much dark. Quick save. I think he was a voiceover guy. Dude, I know that I would, and I would honestly love to get into that world, but to be perfectly honest, I don't know what. I don't know what I need to do to get into it, to be honest. Because I have all of the means. I have all the means of getting it recorded and
I see you work with the Gray Fox. For you, of course.
How much dollars do you get?
I can't help you until you advance further in the guild.
Oh, I got you.
Shadow hide you.
Yeah, and I would honestly, thank you. I would honestly, I'd love to get involved in it, but real talk, I don't know how. I would, because I feel like I would crush voiceover stuff. I've trained my entire life for doing that. Yeah, that's making a reel is, I don't know.